This is 2025 paper 2 question 4, and we're told the median and asked to find the value of x. So useful thing for this is to split it down the middle always, because then we can easily tell. So the reason this is the middle is because there's 6 numbers on either side. So that means that the middle two values, which is what the median is, well, it's the middle value or the middle two values, but in this case there's two middle values, is x and 18. So the median, when we have two values in the middle, the median is going to be the mean of those two values. So x plus 18 over 2, and that's equal to 17.5. And then you can solve for x. So x plus 18 will be equal to 35. That means that x is equal to 17. Then we're told that the first quartile is 13. What is the interquartile range of the ages? So the quartile is basically kind of like the mean of one half of the data set. So I'm going to get rid of this green box now. So if we look on the left half, if we look on the left half of the data set, you can see there are, again, two middle values, and they are 12 and 14. So because there's two middle values, we take the mean of them, and that gives us 13. So that's the first quartile. So if we go over to the right side, you can see there are two middle values. They're 19 and 22. So the third quartile, Q3, will just be the mean of these two values. So 19 plus 22 over 2. And you can just figure that out. And we get 20.5. And then the interquartile range, inter means between, so it's kind of like the values, or the value between the quartiles, or the difference between the quartiles, rather. So it's Q3 minus Q1, which will be 20.5 minus 13. And you can just put that into your calculator. And you will get 7.5. Technically 7.5 years, but they're not really too picky about that. Then we're told that Michael finds the mean and the median of a list of 10 numbers, and he changed the biggest number in the list to make it even bigger. Does this change the mean, the median, or both? The answer is that it only changes the mean. Why is that? Well, the median is just the middle value, or values, and they didn't change. So there's still 10 numbers, so the middle value didn't change. Okay, the mean, I suppose it kind of takes all numbers into account. So if the biggest number changes, the mean changes. Then in part C, we're given a table, and we're told to use mid-interval values. The mean will be 40.4 years, and then we can use that to figure out what the value of k is. So the way that mid-interval values work is, because it's kind of tricky, well, we don't know what ages these people will be, we can just say, on average, the people in this group, they would be 27 years old, because 27 is halfway between 24 and 30. It's the mean of 24 and 30. So basically what we're going to say is that 4 people were of the age 27. So it's kind of like adding 27 plus 27 plus 27 plus 27. We're adding 27 4 times. So we're going to add up all the ages and divide by how many people there were to find the mean age. So in the second group then, the average age, if they're between 30 and 36, the average age is 33. So we're going to add 5 33s together. So 33 times 5. And then by the same logic, we're going to have 9 times 39. And then we're going to have 45 times k. And then we're going to have 51 times 4, and then we're going to have 57 times 2. So that's all the ages added together, and then we're going to divide that by how many people there were. So that's just the bottom numbers. So we have 4 plus 5 plus 9 plus k plus 4 plus 2, and that will give us 40.4, because we know that that's the mean. So then when you add these together, you get 942 plus 45k over 24 plus k, and that's equal to 40.4. So then we can just solve this equation for k. So we'll have 942 plus 45k will be equal to 40.4 times 24 plus k. Expand out the bracket, and we'll get 40.4 times 24 plus 40.4k. Then I'll bring all the k's to the left-hand side. We'll have 45k minus 40.4k will be equal to 40.4 times 24 minus 942. So then when you simplify that, you get this, and then we can divide both sides by 4.6, and then we get the k is equal to 6, which makes sense. It should be a whole number, because we should have a whole number of people, and we're even told that k is a natural number, so we're done.